Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is the very first of a thing that I'm going to do on this channel a lot. It's going to be some character design. And first up we have from the Pop Chronicles, that's what I'm calling it, the Pop Chronicles, we have Dr. Pepper. Now of course, I work for Dr. Pepper as my day job. I am a merchandiser. I stock the pops on the shelves from, I drive there with my own car. Now, I've been there for about 5 years now, and I feel like I have the right to design a character of Dr. Pepper. I actually got this idea from a co-worker of mine. Shouts out to Cassandra. But yeah, she gave me the idea to make a character out of each of our flavors. So I'm only gonna do 5 other flavors, but this is the first, Dr. Pepper. So first I went with a little body sketch just to look what I could do with it, and then I went with some hairstyles. I decided to go with that little Pidgeotto looking haircut there, and then I came up with some suit designs. Obviously, I like the shooters on the wrist, kind of like Black Widow's shooters on her wrist thingies. And then I put some shoulder pads on. And then I was thinking more like, I was looking at it, I'm like, it doesn't look very doctory. So I went over here, I gave him a long black goatee and his Pidgeotto haircut, and made him look more big. I went kind of with a German World War II, that kind of doctor, except he's buff and he has like one of those coats on, the belt buckle with the shoulder pad thingies and the big long coat. And so this is the kind of doctor that I was thinking of. This is Dr. Pepper. So with Dr. Pepper, I was thinking about it. The 23 flavors. Each flavor is in his wrist blasters. He's very buff. He cures blandness, the bland world. He is the doctor to cure this blandness. He brings flavor. He brings the powerful flavor, and all 23 of them. And actually, fun fact, Dr. Pepper, the cola, the regular cola, is just like a dark cherry, something like that. But don't tell nobody. It's a secret. Something like that. Don't take my word for it. I don't know. But yeah, he brings the flavor. He needs to spice up the people's lives because their life is just so boring. So I took some inspiration from all of the different logos they had over the years. The whole little swooshy swish parts. I put some of those on his pants. I put the symbol on his shirt, and his hair and goatee is also from that sushi part. So the hair is, his head is it looks most like that P from Dr. Pepper, the pepper part. It has like that haircut looking like thing on it. The little Pidgeotto haircut. Pidgeotto? I think it's Pidgeotto. But yes, it has that haircut on it. It doesn't have hair, but it looks like that. And so yeah, I'm doing an up close face here just to make sure that get the feel of what he looks like, what he is. His face really brings out a personality. So I put something dark around his eyes, and yeah, I went in with those cheekbones and got the hair and the goatee, and he was really looking like grizzled and It's been for long years of providing flavor to y'all's lives. Here's my wrist blasters. Every time he punches, those flavors just come out, and ooh-wee, your life is automatically just better. All right, so we started to go inside of this program. Is called Coral Painter 2022, and I wasn't good with it, honestly. I'm used to drawing in Photoshop, but I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to pay for any of the Adobe ones, even though I do. I pay for one, but they don't have the ones that I like. I need a design bundle. They don't have a design bundle. They have a photography bundle. But anyway, so yeah, these are all the highlights from that Coral Painter. You can see my lines are trash. I got a reference photo from my magazine, the previews magazines, of course. I love those. I have Apocalypse. He is going to be the reference for Mr. Pepper here. I got him opening up his jacket to reveal his suit, and he is going. He's like, look at this world. And that's all. I was laying down the design here. I was laying down the colors that I wanted, and I was laying down how I wanted his face to look. And yeah, basically, I was just playing around here just to get a feel of what I actually wanted to do with this character. And I tried to clean it up more. I tried to go in with some paint earlier, but that was not it. So I tried to clean it up more, make sure it was, cool and what I wanted to do. So I had to play with some lighting here. It just was not working for me. I flipped it around, as you can see. Got the light, and I'm like, please, something has to work. I got the light effects, the smoky one made it the cherry smoke. And so I just decided to go with affinity, just like I did with my other one. And honestly, this one, the lines turned out better. I think it's just because I know how to use it better, and maybe it was less taxing on my computer. But yeah, the brushes were better, and I knew how to work with it better, and so it just came out better. Obviously, that was my first time with the Coral Painter, that program, and so maybe I'll get better at it. Maybe I'll practice at it. But honestly, I don't see why I wouldn't just use this one. I own it, and it's mine, so I can use it. So I went in with the same pose and the same outfit and things like that. As you can see, it's more clean looking. It's more able to be on the background. The face turned out very nice. He doesn't look as German as he did in the first one, or like an old man. He looks more like a younger, maybe like Hawaiian guy or something. He's not supposed to be, but I made him look more friendly. Obviously, he's a superhero, not a supervillain. He could be a villain if you want him to, though. His flavorful punches are very tasteful, but they can really be distasteful if you don't like Dr. Pepper. So yeah, I worked on the hands a lot. Make sure I'm not like an AI bot, because those hands are atrocious. The jacket wrinkles, and this one I actually did clean up the lines as much as I did for the other characters. You'll see later about those, but you'll see in the other video for those. But for him, I just left him rough. He was my first guy, first draft, I cleaned him up a little bit, but I didn't clean him up as much as I did with the other ones. As you can see, my lines are still, broken and roughed in. I tried to go in with a little bit of kind of like the shaded line work, but it didn't I wanted to color it more also, so I didn't end up doing all of it like that. And of course, you got to make sure your lines are connected, because if you do that bucket tool and your lines are not connected, oh boy, you're gonna be in trouble, because the whole screen is gonna turn that color. Then you're gonna be looking crazy. Oh, you can guess who that other one is, huh? If you want to guess who it is, you can in the comments. Guess who all 5 characters are. Obviously, we have Dr. Pepper. You can see 3 on the screen right now. Ooh, I bet you can't guess who those are. Of course you can, probably. Maybe not the green one, but you'll get the gist of it. Hopefully I don't flash too much on the screen. If you can guess all 5, I'll shout you out in the next video. I don't know. I don't have anything to give right now. Look at it. Doesn't he look young and kind of handsome? Kind of. Okay, Mr. Pepper. Bring the flavor. He has white boots. Tried to make sure he was nice, because with our other flavors, like the Dr. Pepper cherry, it has more of the black, and then there's the diet creams and all those. I didn't put any of the cream in them, but yeah, I thought it was cool to incorporate some of the colors of the other variants of Dr. Pepper. Got the white for the diet, and then the darker one for the cream one. There's also like a dark berry one or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying a technique here where I do multiple layers of the same character, and then on one layer I do the darks, and then the other layers I do the lights, and then I kind of make them a different adjustment layer, like normal or negative or whatever. I do the filtered, the layer effects. There it is. I do different layer effects for it. So obviously here I'm doing I think I'm doing hard light, or no, darken, multiply, one of those. I'm doing that. And so here, yeah, you can see I'm putting in my shadows, all my shadows together. Make sure all the anatomy is correct. The body is not twisted around looking crazy. I ended up doing this one over again later, because I didn't like how it. I think I was on the wrong layer when I did that, which is very unfortunate. I got a flash of my music there. Whoa, can't see that. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to pause and see what I was listening to, but no, unnecessary. So I gotta get those big strong legs. Gotta get the shadows there. I actually didn't have a light source that I picked, so I just put the shadows wherever I thought the shadows would be, which kind of made it less cohesive as it could be if I actually picked a light source, so that they all can be facing the same lighting and looking like they're actually in a place. But I didn't. So with the shoulder pads, I wanted to make it like kind of like Asian kind of thing, like I don't know how to explain it. It's like kind of like a samurai's armored shoulder pads. So if he rams into you, it's gonna hurt, But also, I wanted him to have more of a classic jacket and then a modern superhero outfit, all kind of going together. Because throughout the years, Dr. Pepper has grown and changed, and all of that stuff. I also realized that I could have not copied the line work and just did the lighting on top of the regular line work. But, you know, I wouldn't be me if I didn't make mistakes. uh, it still turned out good. And plus, I wanted to keep the integrity of the line work that I had by copying it a bunch of times. And yeah. So yeah, that is that. So those are the lights and the darks. Oh, we flash some of the other characters' logos up there. Now we added our logo in the middle of his chest. I actually was going to add the logo to the other ones, but I didn't because I didn't find a place to put them. Like this one, he has a Superman or like a Superman logo on his chest. So I put the Dr. Pepper logo there. The other ones, they didn't quite have that. Yes, and here is Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pepper himself. Look at that handsome face. I got them cheekbones going. Yeah. So yeah, how do you like this, Dr. Pepper? Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, tell me how you like this Dr. Pepper, and I will see you in the next video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Check out my website if you want. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.